makes me crazy. I dream about our babies, gazing them days and contagious. You're my baby. We know each other like the back of our hands. Understand, there's no mistaking. I'm taking 'cause you're my drug.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Asia.
And it's your boy BJ.
Back in the building.
Back in effect. Back like we never left. And we back in the building, y'all. We about to do If I Was Black by Tom Macdonald.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people been, clamoring for it. They be like, when y'all gonna do If I Was Black? Like, y'all gotta talk about If I Was Black because there's so much context and there's so many things that you could talk about just in regards to this song. Because when it comes to controversy, we're gonna touch it.
Yeah.
We're gonna touch those topics, those hard topics that, that people don't wanna have, and those discussions that people don't wanna talk about. We're gonna have them right here. So y'all, we about to get into this video while Asia sit there and, I don't know what she's doing right now, y'all.
I'm trying to think how this finna go because of this dang song title, but I don't know. I mean, we know what Tom stands for, so I'm
we got something to say.
Yeah, it's just gonna be something to be a topic of conversation, I'm sure. So,
Absolutely.
Let's go on and get the conversation started, okay?
If y'all are new to this channel, we welcome y'all here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that like button while you're at it. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so whenever these videos get uploaded, you'll be notified first. So without further ado, we better go ahead and get into this video, If I Was Black by Tom Macdonald.
Yeah, let's go on and get into this video, y'all.
If I was black, probably wouldn't with anyone who's white, cause that slavery would honestly always be on my mind. If I was black, probably wouldn't ever wanna drive, cause if police pull me over, I might go around and die. If I was black, I won't lie, I'd be scared to walk at night. The whole neighborhood is tripping like I'm out committing crimes. I'd be pissed at all these cracker rappers singing about my life. Stole my music, stole my style, give it back, that is mine. If I
We gotta stop it right there. I'm already kind of feeling his perspective in regards to this song because he already jumping right into it,
Whoa.
talking about topics that a lot of African Americans in this country have to deal with, which is a reality in regards to police brutality, which has been happening for forever. And I mean, that's a real topic of discussion that people got to really come to grips with.
But he talking more about that. He talking about people walking down the street. Like if I were black and I was walking down the street in the neighborhood, like people gonna be tripping. Yeah. Basically because they see a black man walking down the street, in the neighborhood at nighttime. So they just assume potentially that they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. Right. When they could be taking a walk like anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, right. I'm just saying. And then he talking about, if I was black, I'd get pulled over by, like, I wouldn't want to drive because I'd be scared that I'm going to die. And then, like, damn, Tom, like, we only been going for 8 seconds. Like.
You got to say that much in 8 seconds?
Man. Wow.
And I like with his songs, like, he gets straight into it. Like he grabs you from the very get-go. Yeah. He does that.
The rappers singing about my life. Stole my music, stole my style, give it back, that is mine. If I was black, just look at the facts. We don't stand a chance. 1 in 3 is locked away. Over half don't know they dad. See, white privilege ain't a money thing, but it's white people who are running things. Y'all benefit from your coloring. My pigment produce suffering. It's all white pride, white power, white lies, white houses, white guys, whitewashing. My brothers, my sisters, my culture while I'm watching. If I was black, I'd...
Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. Like,
he touching on it though.
Wow.
He's touching on him.
Wow, Tom, pump the brakes, sir. Okay. Wow.
But again, I mean, he's touching on a lot of those things that psychologically, like I said, a lot of black or African American people generally deal with. Whether it be some, whether it be not all, but definitely one of the facts is 1 out of every 3 black males are locked in prison.
Yeah.
So
and
I mean,
he said that some of them don't even know who their daddy is, like who their dad or their father rather is, which is like sad, but it's very true. It's very unfortunate. I feel like people have created this statistical bubble of black people to a degree, you know what I mean? And I feel like only people who are woke in a sense really can understand like the sensitivity that black people have to certain situations, certain topics, certain conversations, things that are portrayed in the media, things that are like actually happening. And I can appreciate Tom for like putting out like, you know, really kind of going the extra mile above and beyond on this one and kind of sticking his neck out on this and speaking up for people who are not like him. And I feel like it's not because he just wants to create the controversy, but I feel like it's more because he just understands it. He sees it. I'm sure he has a lot of friends that are of, you know, a black descent, you know, African American, however you want to call it. Yeah. But I respect him for like embracing who we are as people, what we stand for, what it looks like to be white and what it looks like to be black from both sides and both perspectives without, and he's doing, to me, like, I feel like this is very tasteful in the way that he's presenting it, and not in a disrespectful way, but also in an enlightening way for people to just realize like what it is and how people of color see, you know, how we're treated. And I'm not just saying that because we're black, but I just feel like this song can go and touch like it goes a long way for a lot of people in so many ways, because everything he's saying is the truth. And it's so unfortunate that it is, but it is, and it is what it is right now, and that shouldn't be the case. Right. You know?
Right. I think Tom's perspective is going to be a little different than most people, but I like the fact that he doesn't shy away from it. I like the fact that he kind of embraces, you know, everything, you know, every experience that he's had in his life, including, you know, living in an area where he's living around a lot of black people, and he understands, you know, the plight of the black person and the things that we have to go through, because he sat there and brought it up. You know, he was like, white privilege, this and that. You know, I think he kind of understands it to a degree. And I like that he puts it on Front Street. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you know, when you don't say it or you don't put those topics in the air or put it on the table, it just gets brushed under the table and nobody ever brings it up. Right. And it seems like it just kind of goes untouched. And I like that he touches on these things. Yeah. Because it's part of society. It is. And I feel like that Tom, he touches on a lot of facets of society, and he touches on a lot of topics that sometimes can be salacious, I guess, if you're the media, but to the everyday person, it's truth. You know what I mean? It's not really an opinion. He speaks a lot of truth. But and I appreciate him for that.
I don't think that all, you know, I say this respectfully. I hate when we talk about this kind of stuff. I do. But I hate that it's come to, like, you know, because all white people don't think of black people like that. All white people don't see black people that way. And, you know, in fact, probably, you know, a good chunk of people don't. But at the same time, it's like a lot of big chunk of people don't realize what that feels like, what we see, how we're made to feel, what we're made to think, how other people are perceiving us, what the perception is, what our statistics are, what people, like you said, it's just like you just automatically assume because a black person is walking down the street that they're going to be doing something bad. And it's just like, that's not the case. Like, but that's kind of like what's been like portrayed to be believed. That's the portrayal. You know what I mean? Right. But I don't know. This is deep, Tom.
Yeah, Tom is deep. Yeah, he's deep.
Dang.
And I like the fact that he even like takes time to even like think of these types of topics. Yeah. And issues that's going on with a lot of music that he could be doing, but he likes to touch on these types of things. So man, shout out to him. Right. Hangover gang all day.
Yeah, gang.
No coloring, my pigment produce suffering. It's all white pride, white power, white lies, white houses, white guys, whitewashing. My brothers, my sisters, my culture while I'm watching. If I was black, I'd probably hate myself from they say. Racism made me racist, and I am not the one to blame.
Hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles you feel safe. Y'all been using words they made for us when we were slaves. Hey, wait, whoa. I know that was long ago. If I was black, I'd want my reparation money paid.
If I was black, I take the police, I take the whole clan, I put holes in their sheets. If I was black, I put gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just to speak in my mind because I had a dream.
I I like that hook. That hook is deep too. I like the hook. Like the hook, man.
Y'all protect Tom, man, at all costs. Okay, protect this man. Protect this man.
I'm glad you said that. We gotta protect Tom because he's speaking for the people.
Wow.
You know, he and again, he's not just speaking for black people. Like he's just speaking for people that go through real shit out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, let's get some red up in her, man, because it's gonna get hot in her.
I'm like, let me change this
It's
up.
gonna get hot
bit.
in her. No, but he was like, you know, if I was black, I put holes in they sheets, and it's like, in a sense, like, and I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all, like what he's speaking about and the things that he's saying are the things that a lot of black people, such as myself, African Americans, it's like he's speaking for the people. He's speaking for the underprivileged black people that have these types of thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, and not all black people have these types of thoughts, but you have some that are still dealing with those thoughts of going through racism because, you know, we're not that far removed from like Jim Crow and things of that nature. Like,
right.
we a lot of us still have grandmothers that have went through that. So they're still like passed down generations of trauma in relation to that. But I just like how he's speaking for us. It's almost like in this video, it's like Tom is black because he's speaking for African Americans in regards to certain things and certain topics.
Yeah.
Or you know, the things that, like I said, that people really won't bring to the forefront. I just like that he's saying it in this particular song because if you're black, if you're a black person, somewhere in your thoughts, somewhere in your life, you've thought of some of these things that he's speaking about, and you can't shy away from it.
It's unfortunate because I feel like, you know, even the people who don't, like, you know, other people who are not black that don't have any intent on having any type of racial qualities whatsoever, a bone in their body, could still never understand what that feels like.
Right.
And I feel like even though they try to, you know, side with us, they try to understand it, they try to see it for what it is, like in terms of how we see it. But I feel like until you've actually like walked a day in our shoes to know exactly what that feeling feels like, how we're judged, what people think, like, you know, I don't think anybody could ever understand what that feels like and how deep that runs because we witness a lot of things that are left unsaid because it's just like in our minds, it's just like we're kind of like trained to just think that that's just the way it is. Like that is the way it is. And we have to accept a lot. You know what I mean? We have to swallow a lot of our pride. We got to hold back our tongues. It's just like, you know,
That's a good point.
I don't, you know, and I hope that doesn't come out the wrong way because I feel like anybody probably could say they had that situation, but I feel like it's different when you're talking from being in a stereotypical type of situation.
And just last point, I like how he brought up the fact in regards to just like the whole racism, in regards to like racism turned, you know, black people into racists to a degree.
Yeah.
You know, that's where
because
that's where black people
they
learn
started
the
like
racism.
stop
You know what I
liking
mean?
white people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of how we're treated.
R.I.P. underneath on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just for speaking my mind because I had a dream. If I was black.
If I was black, probably wouldn't ever do my taxes. Why support a government that persecute my blackness? Or pay the wage of law enforcement putting us in caskets? Or help to build the prisons that we trapped in?
If I was black, I'd be mad. People glorify the trap while we dying every day, fighting for everything we have. It ain't diamond chains and racks, this a systematic plan. They put us in the ghetto, gave us HIV and crack. If I was black, I'd hate America, appropriate my character, and sell it to Caucasians who wish they were from our area. If I was black, I wouldn't give a f about the greater good. My grandma can't afford a rent, y'all gentrified our neighborhood. Our lives matter, so stupid, y'all hijacking our movement. Black lives matter cause we losing innocent youth to police shootings. If I was black, the only role models I'm shown is the rich black rappers pushing guns and drugs and hoes. Yeah.
Hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles.
Whoa. Woo.
Yeah, this is deep. Like, wait, I like
Look
what
at
he's
that.
touching on.
Like-
He said he got goosebumps. You only get goosebumps when somebody's singing.
Woo.
So I think this song is singing to your soul.
Wow, man. Wow, Tom. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like the things that he's touching on. He's rapping from the perspective of a black person. Everything that he's talking about is rapping from the perspective of really somebody in the hood, you know, that's dealt with racism, somebody you know, like in an impoverished community that's dealt with, you know, not being able to get a job because of, you know, gentrification or nepotism, you know, dealing with being marginalized at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I like the thing that he said in regards to, you know, if I was black, I wouldn't pay my taxes. Well, I pay taxes to a country that, you know, such and such to my blackness.
Out of all the time songs that we've heard and that we've listened to, I know I've said I liked a lot of his songs. I like the topics that he chooses to rap about. But I feel like this one kind of touches me a little bit different. It touches me a little bit different. And I feel like this is probably one that I kind of, you know, I probably can relate to this a little bit more just in general, just because, you know, obviously I'm black. I mean, I've seen it. I know what it feels like. I know, you know, there's been situations where I feel like if I weren't black, wouldn't have transpired the way that it did, you know, or has, or will, rather. He's bringing a lot to the forefront in a different light. And this is I really, 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 really can appreciate him for this.
Yeah, Tom, he dropping some heat on this song.
And drugs and hoes, yeah.
Hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles you feel safe. Y'all been using words they made for us when we were slaves. Hey, wait, whoa. I know that was long ago. If I was black, I'd want my reparation money paid in
If I was black, I'd take the police, I'd take the whole clan, I'd put holes in their sheets. If I was black, I put gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just for speaking my mind because I had a dream. If I was black,
You'd attack when I say I'm proud, cause you're mad that you ain't allowed.
if I was black,
Y'all ever tried to take me down, one fist in the air, I would stay my ground.
if I was black, I'd take the police, I'd take the whole clan, I'd put holes in their sheets. If I was black, I'd put gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just for speaking my mind because I had a dream. If I was black.
I like the song from Tom Macdonald. Yeah. I really did. I just like him, just the perspective that he put it all in and the context that he put everything in. If I was black, and that's everything that the song is geared around. If you're not a black person and you listen to this song, just try to put yourself in the shoes of Tom in this particular video and the things that he's saying.
I think people do try to do that. I feel like, you know, people, because, you know, people socialize with people of all races, and I feel like people can understand, like, you know, a point of view from multiple perspectives of people. But I feel like until you have, you know, lived that life as that race, you don't really know what that's like. Just like we don't know what it's like to be white.
Right.
We don't know. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's what I'm kind of saying that in regards to give it an opportunity to sit with it and actually listen to it. Like, just don't write it off the first time you hear it.
Yeah.
Like, really like sit with it and really like dig into it and listen to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then after that, you know, go talk to some African Americans, some black people, and talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we said it all in this video, but
yeah, we did.
You know, once again, time comes with the controversy. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen with the comments. What's gonna happen with these thumbs ups and downs and stuff.
Man, y'all get in them comments. Let us
know. Y'all let us know y'all perspective on what y'all think about this song. I'm just curious to know, like, you know, of all races. I'm just not talking to black people either. I want to know from every perspective, like, kind of like how this song correlates with you. How does it resonate with you? Like, what do you feel about this song, like, coming from Tom, and how does it make you feel? Like, what does this make you think of when you hear the words of this song? Like, you know,
and the point of view that he's speaking from too.
Yeah. Just, you know, that stuff. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ.
Get my left hook and my right hook ready. Let's go.
And if ain't nobody told you, I love you. And we're gonna see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Hangover gang, let's go.
Trusting your body, boy, I'm addicted. Insisting commitment, predicted your intentions.